Hello, my friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around your home and felt like something was just a little off? Maybe a room feels cluttered, or a drawer makes you sigh every time you open it. Maybe your space, the one you have spent so many years living in, no longer feels as comforting or as peaceful as it once did. That feeling is not a sign of failure. It is simply life evolving, and you evolving with it. Today, we are not just going to clean. We are not just going to organize. We are going to gently reshape your home into something that supports you, soothes you, and reflects the person you are right now. Because growing older is not about losing control. It is about reclaiming ease, reclaiming clarity, and reclaiming joy in every drawer, every corner, and every quiet moment you spend in your space. So if you are ready to feel lighter, more at peace, and more at home in your home, stay with me. This is your time, your pace, your sanctuary. Let's begin. Hack 1. Clear mind, clear space. Letting go doesn't have to be a dramatic event. Try this instead. Every day, choose just 2 things to remove from your home. An old pair of socks, a pan you no longer use, or a magazine collecting dust. Over time, this gentle habit adds up. More than 700 items in 1 year. You're not rushing. You're creating space at a pace that feels manageable. And most importantly, you're giving yourself permission to decide what still serves you. As you clear small corners, your mind clears too. This isn't about being perfect. It's about moving forward, one step at a time, with kindness and care for yourself. Hack 2. The maybe box with love notes. Letting go can feel like losing a part of yourself. That's why this gentle method works. When you find something you're unsure about, a scarf from years ago, a gift you never used, don't force a decision. Place it in a labeled box with today's date. Add a short note about what it means to you. Then store the box out of sight. Revisit it in 6 months. If you haven't missed the item, you'll know it's safe to let go. This process gives you emotional space, eases decision-making, and helps you release the weight of objects without guilt. You're not discarding memories. You're honoring them, then moving forward with clarity. Hack 3. The 5-minute evening tidy. At the end of each day, your home should exhale with you. That's the beauty of the 5-minute evening tidy. It's not a cleaning spree, just a gentle habit. Straighten a pillow, put your teacup in the sink, fold the throw blanket. These small acts signal to your body and mind that the day is done and rest is near. Studies show that tidy surroundings support deeper sleep and lower nighttime anxiety, especially for older adults. When your space is in order, your thoughts slow down. You begin the next morning with a sense of readiness, not overwhelm. Just 5 minutes, and your peace expands quietly into the night. Hack 4. The 1 in, 1 out rule. You declutter, and it feels wonderful. Until a few months later, the clutter's back. Why? Because we often forget to manage what comes in. That's why the 1 in, 1 out rule works so well. Each time you bring something new into your home, a coat, a book, a gadget, choose 1 item to let go. It could be worn out, unused, or no longer loved. This practice keeps your space balanced and intentional. It also makes you pause before buying. You begin to ask, do I really need this? Over time, your home stays light and manageable. Not because of what you got rid of, but because of what you chose to welcome mindfully. Hack 5. Drawer dividers. Opening a cluttered drawer can be surprisingly stressful. Things are jumbled, lost, or hard to grab. But there's a simple fix: drawer dividers. Use them in kitchen drawers, bathroom cabinets, or bedside tables. Sort items by type. Pens with pens, cords with cords, medicine with medicine. It doesn't take long, but it makes a world of difference. Studies have shown that organized spaces lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and help improve daily focus. Even better, you'll stop wasting time hunting for things. You deserve that ease. One organized drawer leads to calmer mornings, smoother routines, and the quiet joy of knowing exactly where everything is, right when you need it. Hack 6. The Lazy Susan Miracle. Reaching into a deep cabinet shouldn't feel like a gymnastic routine. If you've ever knocked over 3 bottles trying to get one, or stretched awkwardly to reach a spice or cleaner, you'll love this fix, the Lazy Susan. This simple rotating tray transforms cluttered cabinets into easy access zones. Place one under the sink, in your pantry, or even in the bathroom. A gentle spin brings everything into view. No bending, no digging, no forgetting. Experts say reducing reach and strain helps prevent injury, especially as we age. It also saves time and frustration. One small turn, and suddenly your cabinets work with you, not against you. Once you try it, you'll wish you had done it years ago. Hack 7. The S-hook closet hack. Closets often become chaotic because items are stacked, buried, or hard to reach. If your pants, scarves, or bags are always in a tangled pile, S-hooks can be a game changer. These small metal hooks hang over a closet rod and let you organize vertically. No drilling, no tools, just instant order. Hang pants by the belt loops, bags by their straps, or scarves in a tidy row. Suddenly, you see what you own, and everything is easier to grab. Vertical storage can increase usable space by up to 30%. It also reduces strain from bending or reaching. This small change brings clarity, convenience, and a surprising sense of calm every time you open your closet. Hack 8. The dryer basket trick. Doing laundry might seem simple, until your back reminds you that bending into a deep dryer isn't as easy as it once was. Try this instead. Place your empty laundry basket directly into the dryer drum, then gently rotate the drum with your hand. As it turns, your clean clothes fall neatly into the basket. No repeated bending, no twisting, no strain. It's a small shift, but it makes a big difference. Bonus tip: as you collect items, sort them by room or person, so putting them away is easier. Over time, this gentle habit protects your body and simplifies your routine. Laundry doesn't have to be exhausting, just smart, steady, and kind to your body. Hack 9. Modular closet helpers. A cluttered or hard-to-reach closet can make getting dressed feel frustrating, even unsafe, but you don't need a renovation to fix it. Modular closet helpers offer simple, affordable upgrades. Use pull-down rods to bring clothes to eye level, or slide-out bins to keep shoes and accessories within reach. Stackable shelves and hanging organizers make use of vertical space without adding bulk. These tools reduce the need to bend, stretch, or search. Experts say minimizing awkward movement lowers the risk of falls, especially for older adults. More than convenience, this is about safety, independence, and dignity. With just a few small changes, your closet becomes a space that supports you every single day. Hack 10. Upright purse storage. Purses are personal. Some you use every day. Others are tied to memories, seasons, or special moments. But more often than not, they end up squished together in a dark corner, buried under one another, forgotten or flattened. Let's change that. With one simple shift, store your purses upright. Place them side by side like books on a shelf. You can use a bin with dividers, a set of clear shelf pockets, or even repurpose a magazine file to keep them standing tall and visible. This method does more than just keep them tidy. It helps protect their shape, prevents wear and tear, and this, most importantly, makes it easier to see and use what you already own. And here's something interesting. Studies show that when items are visible, we're far more likely to use and enjoy them. That means fewer forgotten bags, fewer unnecessary purchases, and more delight in rediscovering what you already love. So give your purses the spotlight they deserve. Make space for them to stand proudly, and you might just find yourself smiling the next time you reach for one. A little order, a little beauty, a lot more ease. Hack 11. Create a joy nook. Your home holds so many memories, but often the most meaningful items are tucked away in boxes, hidden in drawers, or stored out of sight. What if, instead, you gave those memories a home right in the heart of your living space? That's what a joy nook is all about. It doesn't have to be big, just a small, intentional corner. Maybe a shelf by the window, the top of your dresser, or a little table in the hallway. Choose a few cherished items. A photo from your wedding day, your mother's teacup, a small souvenir from a favorite trip. Things that make you pause, smile, and remember. The goal isn't to decorate, it's to reflect, to create a space where your story lives openly and lovingly. Research shows that surrounding ourselves with familiar, emotionally significant objects can boost mood, ease stress, and even support cognitive health as we age. This isn't about clutter, it's about meaning. And meaning, when placed with care, brings comfort and connection. So take a walk around your home today. Gather one or two items that carry your heart and let them live where you can see them every single day. Because your memories aren't meant to be packed away, they're meant to be honored. Hack 12. Soundtrack corners. Have you ever heard a song that instantly brought you back to a moment, a place, a person, a feeling? Music has a way of anchoring us. It stirs memory, lifts mood, and soothes stress. That's why creating what I call a soundtrack corner in your home can be such a powerful, comforting addition. All you need is a small space, maybe in your kitchen, your bedroom, or your reading nook, and a simple way to play music. This could be a portable speaker, an old radio, or even a record player if you still have your favorite vinyls. Then, choose a playlist that speaks to your soul. It could be songs from your teenage years, quiet piano melodies, gospel hymns, or jazz from your Sunday mornings. Whatever makes you feel like you. Let this become part of your daily rhythm. Maybe you play it while folding laundry, cooking breakfast, or just sitting by the window with a cup of tea. Science tells us that music engages the brain across multiple areas: memory, emotion, even physical movement. It keeps us sharp, connected, and inspired. So give yourself the gift of a soundtrack corner. Let your home not only hold your memories, but sing them back to you. Hack 13. The legacy wall. Every life is filled with stories, moments of love, loss, laughter, and growth. But too often, those memories sit in photo albums, closed drawers, or the back of our minds. A legacy wall brings them forward, into the light. It's a simple but powerful idea. Choose one wall in your home and let it become a reflection of your journey. This could be a hallway, a space near the dining room, or even a cozy spot in your bedroom. Gather photos, postcards, small mementos, your wedding day, your children as toddlers, your first home, travels you'll never forget, or even handwritten notes from loved ones. Frame them or hang them with clips in any style that feels right to you. This isn't just decoration, it's connection. It reminds you, and others, of the path you've walked and the life you've shaped. And here's the beauty. Every time you pass by, you'll be reminded not only of who you were, but of who you still are. Creating a legacy wall is a way of saying, my story matters, and it's still unfolding. So take your time. Choose what makes your heart swell, and let your wall speak for you, with warmth, with pride, and with grace. Hack 14. The memory box rotation. Most of us have boxes filled with keepsakes, old letters, birthday cards, travel souvenirs, baby shoes. They hold meaning, but they often end up forgotten, stacked high in closets, or hidden under beds. Here's a gentle way to reconnect with those memories. Start a memory box rotation. Choose one box, just one, and bring it out into your living space. Set it somewhere visible, like the corner of your living room or beside your favorite chair. Then, over the course of a week, open it when you have a quiet moment. Pick up one item at a time, read the letter, hold the object, let the memory come back to you. There's no pressure to organize it, sort it, or even decide what to do with it. The point is simply to remember and to feel. Then, once the week is done, return the box and choose another one next month. This small ritual turns storage into something sacred. It brings the past gently into the present, and it helps you decide, with time and care, what to keep and what you may be ready to release. Memories deserve more than dust. They deserve to be revisited, treasured, and brought back into the light, one box at a time. Hack 15. Hand-touch fabrics. Some memories live in objects. Others live in textures. The feel of a soft blanket, a worn flannel shirt, or a handmade quilt that has warmed generations. That's why this next tip is not just about organizing, it's about connecting. I call it hand-touch fabrics. Look around your home and find one or two fabric items that carry emotional weight. Maybe it's your mother's apron, your father's old cardigan, or a baby blanket you once wrapped around your child. Instead of storing these in a box or closet, bring them into your everyday space. Drape a beloved quilt over your favorite chair. Fold a sentimental pillowcase and place it where you'll see it often. Even a simple hand towel, used daily, can bring unexpected comfort. There's something powerful about touch. It activates memory in a way sight and sound sometimes can't. It grounds us. It reminds us we're connected to the people and stories that shaped us. This isn't about clutter. It's about comfort. It's about letting your home quietly echo the love that's been passed down to you. So go ahead, feel the fabric. Let it speak to your heart, and let it live where it can offer warmth, not just to your skin, but to your spirit. Hack 16, the Grab-and-Go emergency binder. There are some things we hope we never need, but if the moment comes, we'll be glad we were ready. That's the purpose of the Grab-and-Go emergency binder. It's one single binder that holds your most important documents, neatly organized and easy to find. Inside include things like your medical history, current prescriptions, allergy information, emergency contacts, health insurance cards, and legal paperwork such as your power of attorney or advance directives. You can also add a copy of your identification, a list of doctors, and notes about any ongoing treatments or conditions. Now imagine this. If you ever had to go to the hospital, or if a loved one needed to assist you quickly, everything would be in one place. No scrambling, no stress, no delay. Senior care professionals agree. Having this binder accessible can make a world of difference in a moment of crisis. Store it somewhere safe but reachable, perhaps in your nightstand, a desk drawer, or even by the front door in a labeled folder. You may never need it. But if you do, you'll be grateful it's there, because peace of mind doesn't come from avoiding life's possibilities. It comes from preparing for them with care and love. Hack 17. Motion sensor lights. In the quiet hours of early morning or late at night, even the most familiar path through your home can feel uncertain. A dark hallway, a shadowed staircase, or the trip from bed to bathroom can become a risk, especially when you're sleepy or unsteady. That's why motion sensor lights are such a thoughtful and powerful upgrade. These small, energy-efficient lights can be placed in key spots throughout your home, under cabinets, along baseboards, beside the bed, or near the bathroom door. As soon as they detect movement, they gently illuminate your path. No switches, no fumbling, no reaching in the dark. And most importantly, no unnecessary risk. Falls are one of the most common causes of injury among older adults, and lighting plays a major role in preventing them. Good visibility gives you confidence, it makes your home safer, and it helps you move through your space with ease, even in the middle of the night. You don't need to rewire anything. Most motion lights are simple to install: peel and stick, battery-operated, or rechargeable. Think of them as a quiet form of care, a way to let your home watch out for you, just like you've always watched out for others. Hack 18. The Nightstand Simplicity Rule. Your nightstand should be a place of calm, not a dumping ground for receipts, tangled cords, lotion bottles, or unread books. Because the way we end the day often shapes how we sleep and how we feel the next morning. That's why I recommend the Nightstand Simplicity Rule. Keep only 3 essential items by your bedside. First, a lamp with soft, warm light. Not too bright, not too harsh, just enough to read or relax without straining your eyes. Second, a water bottle or glass, so you can stay hydrated during the night without having to get up. And third, one personal item that brings you comfort. This could be your reading glasses, a favorite book, a framed photo, or a small notepad to jot down thoughts before bed. Everything else? Find a new home for it. If your nightstand has a drawer, use a small tray or divider to keep a few extras tidy. Maybe a lip balm, tissues, or nighttime medication. Research shows that a cluttered sleep environment can lead to restlessness, disrupted sleep, and increased anxiety. But when your space feels clean and cared for, your mind responds with calm. So tonight, before bed, take just a few moments to clear your nightstand. Let it become a place that invites rest, not restlessness, because you deserve to end each day with peace. Hack 19. Cable Drawer Detox. Almost every home has one. The mysterious cable drawer, full of tangled chargers, old phone cords, random adapters, and wires you no longer recognize. You open it looking for one thing and end up closing it again with a sigh. Let's change that with a gentle cable drawer detox. First, take everything out. Spread it on a table or the floor so you can see what you're working with. Then sort through each item. Ask yourself, do I still use this? Do I even know what this is for? Keep only the cables and chargers that are clearly useful for your current phone, tablet, computer, or favorite device. One of each is usually enough. Maybe keep a spare, just in case. For the rest, recycle them properly or donate them to an electronics collection site. Now, organize what's left. You can use small tags, twist ties, or even a piece of masking tape to label each cord. Then place them in a drawer divider, a small box, or individual pouches. Whatever helps keep them untangled and visible. It's a small area of your home, but it makes a big impact. Because the next time you need a charger, you'll know exactly where it is. No knots, no guessing, no frustration. And in that moment, you'll feel it. A little more order, a little less stress. Hack 20. The home flow basket. Little things have a way of wandering. The book from the bedroom that ends up in the kitchen, your glasses on the bathroom counter, the TV remote under a pile of mail. Over time, these scattered items can make your space feel unsettled, even if everything else is in order. The solution? A simple habit I call the home flow basket. Place a small basket in a central area of your home, the hallway, the living room, or near the kitchen. Throughout the day, whenever you find something that's out of place, drop it into the basket instead of running around to return each item right away. Then, once in the evening, maybe after dinner or just before bed, take 5 quiet minutes to walk the basket through your home, gently putting things back where they belong. It becomes a calming ritual, not a chore, a way to reset your space and your mind at the same time. This small act of care helps keep your home in rhythm and gives you one less thing to worry about during the day. Because sometimes peace doesn't come from doing more. It comes from creating simple systems that carry you day after day with grace. Let your home flow and let that flow bring you ease. So now, here we are. 20 small shifts, each one simple, each one powerful in its own quiet way. And if you've made it this far, I want you to take a breath and remember this. You're not just organizing a house, you're tending to a life. Your life. Every drawer you cleared, every light you installed, every memory you brought back into the open, it's all part of something bigger. It's about honoring the years you've lived and making space for the ones still ahead. Because a home is more than walls and windows. It's a reflection of your rhythm, your wisdom, your presence. And when your space feels cared for, so do you. So tonight, do just one thing, one gentle action to bring more peace into your day. Maybe it's clearing your nightstand or adding one item to your joy nook. Do it not out of duty, but out of love for yourself. And if this video felt like a kind voice walking beside you, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let's continue building this warm and wise community, one small habit at a time. Until next time, stay safe, stay grounded, and let your home hug you back every single day.